Hey everybody, it's Ian the Kilter Crafter. I hope you're having a great day today. As you can see, I've set up my sewing machine and I'm ready to go because we have the Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilt for Spring 2020. Name of the rose. I have my information sheet on what colors go where, so we are ready to get started and get this puzzle put together for month number 7 of the Puzzle Mystery Quilt. Let's get going. It's hard to believe we're already in month 7, and after this month we only have 3 more months until we get to see what the actual mystery looks like, and I'm so excited. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look and see what's inside. And yes, I did remember to bring over my fabric guide today so that way I could tell which fabrics go where. I always seem to forget that for some reason. I have it packed away in the box with all the other clues so far, and so it's helpful to have this available and ready to go. Let me figure out where I'm gonna put everything and then we'll get started looking at the fabrics. Alright, here's our instructions for clue 7 of the small puzzle mystery quilt. My quilt selection for colorway is Team Electron, and as you can see here, again, I feel like I've done blocks very similar to this already. That probably isn't the case, but like I said in my last video, at this point it starts to feel like deja vu every now and again. So anyways, let's go ahead and go through all of our pieces. So I have, let me put this where I can see it a little bit better. So we have 12 of fabric A in the small triangles, 12 of the fabric B in small triangles, 12 of the fabric D small triangles, and then 4 of the small triangles F. So those are all of our small triangles. Of the larger triangles, I have 2 of the fabric A, I have 6 of the fabric B, I have 6 of the fabric C, and 6 of the fabric D. So we got A, B, C, and D. And that's the same for up here with the, well, not the same because we have F instead of C. So again, up here it's A, B, D, F. And then we have 6 rectangles of B fabric. So pretty simple selection this time, nothing too crazy. Let's go ahead, I'm gonna move these fabrics out of the way and we're gonna go ahead and start in on the actual instructions. Okay, I've gotten everything aligned, and again, remember these instructions are all with seam allowances of 1/4 inch. So for our first part, section 7A, our first instruction is to join a small triangle of A to the top left of a large triangle D, and then we're going to press it towards A, and then add a second A triangle to the top right, and we're going to press towards A again, and we're going to make 6 of these. So again, we're going to be making 6 of these, and we're always going to be pressing towards our A fabric whenever we're pressing. I'll bring my pressing mat out here in just a moment, but I want to go ahead and start sewing this up since we've got to make a lot of these. It looks like for this specific package, we're going to be making a lot of the very similar blocks. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, I have my last one put together, and I'm just going to press this with our seam again on both sides. Oh, I got a little extra line there I need to, or thread I need to cut. But anyways, I'll do that in a minute. Basically, we just want to push again your seams, press your seams to fabric A. So I now have 6 of these. Let's see what the next one is. We're going to be doing the same thing again with 2 different colors now. Alright, I've moved the first step out of the way. We're now moving on to step 2. Like I was saying, we're going to have a small triangle of D. We're going to attach that to the left side of B. Press that towards, let me double check, I'm guessing, yep, press towards D. And then once we get that done, we'll come back and put a second triangle of D on the top right of B and press towards D, and again we're making 6 of these. So basically exactly the same way we did the first step, but this time we're doing it with 2 different colors. Alright, I'm just finishing up my last pressing here. Again, when you're pressing, be very careful because you can warp the fabric. I'm sure I'm warping my fabric. I'm trying to do the best I can, but it is hard sometimes, and honestly I found A lot of times it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. You'll kind of finagle it as you are sewing everything together. All right, so that was step 2. It's time to move to step number 3. What we're going to do is we're going to join our step 1. Let me move this off so it works a little better. There's step 1. We're going to join that to step 2. So that way the fabrics line up, the D fabric lines up to form this triangle chevron shape. And we're going to sew these together. We're going to do that for all 6. All right, I've gotten step 1 and step 2 sewn together, and then you're going to press towards the bottom, which is why I actually have the bottom in my hand right now, and then I'm pressing up towards the bottom. Probably not the best pressing job ever. Nope, definitely not. But it will do for what we're doing. We don't have to go for perfection, obviously, because I am nowhere near perfect. But and a part of it is this bulk right here at the tip of this triangle. It makes it kind of hard to lie flat. But anyways, we've done the best that we can for that. So we have 6 of these blocks now ready to go. Let's go ahead and move on to step number 4. Okay, we should all be very familiar with this process now. We're going to be using fabric B, a small triangle of fabric B, and attaching it to the left side of the large triangle of C, press towards B, and then we're going to add on our second triangle of B on the right side of triangle C, and then press towards B. And we're going to do that 6 times. All right, I've made 6 of these. It is time to press them, or the last one I should say. I've pressed all the other ones. Now it's time to press the last one here. So I have 6 of these ready to go, and now we're gonna add a block of B to that. Let me grab that. All right, so here we have our step 4. Now it's time to move to step 5, where we're going to combine a rectangle of B to the top of step 4, and then we're gonna press it towards the B rectangle. So we're gonna do that 6 times and have another set of blocks ready to go. All right, I've gotten all my blocks sewn together, and I'm gonna press up towards the block of just B. Makes it really easy, so that way there's not a lot of bulk as you're pressing it out. Just like that. All right, so we have our 6 blocks of step 4 and now step 5. So now what we're gonna do is for step 6, we're gonna join step 3 to the top end of step 5 and press to the bottom. So here's our step 3. We're gonna sew that to the top of step 5, so we have that continuation of fabric B, just like that. And we're gonna do this 6 times, and we're going to press to the bottom. So we're gonna press this way whenever we get all 6 pairs sewn together. All right, I have sewn all of them together, and now I'm pressing to the bottom. The red part, well, my quilt, the red is gonna be the bottom, so that would be C for whatever color wave you're using. So there we go, there is our finished step 6. It should measure 6.5 by 12.5. I typically don't measure mine because as you can see, this is definitely a little wonky, and that's fine. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna label 4 of these. So separate 4 of them out and label them 7A. The remaining 2 will be used for 7B. So let's go ahead and separate 2 of these out. So I have my 2 right here that I'm gonna use. The rest of these are gonna be labeled 7A. All right, moving on to section 7B. The first step is to join a small triangle of F to the top left of a large triangle A, press towards F, and then we're going to add the second triangle of F on the right side of triangle A and press towards triangle F. So we're going to do this twice. All right, I've sewn my, what was this? This was F and A, so I've sewn my F fabric to my A fabric to make yet another flying geese block like that. I'm going to set this one off to the side, and I'm going to bring in our what we've been working on from step 6. This is going to be too long to fit on the camera, unfortunately, but this part is already all done. All we have to do now is we're going to attach our step 1 from 7B. We're going to attach it to the final product from step 6 of 7A, and then we're going to press it towards the bottom. So just flip that over, I keep getting these threads. I need to cut them a little better. Anyways, we're gonna sew this up really quick and then we'll press. All right, now that we've gotten that all finished out, we're gonna press it towards the bottom, just like that. And we now have our completed 7B. All right, there we go. So here is our 7B. So I'll label these two blocks 7B, and then I'll go ahead and put them in my storage container, ready to assemble whenever we get to clue 10. 2020 has definitely been a hard year for many people, and I'm so glad that I get to do the puzzle mystery quilt because it really distracts me and I get to spend some time just for me working on an awesome project that I can't wait to finish up. And it's gonna be a great quilt when it's all put together, and I can't wait to see what that looks like. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, let YouTube know that you like my video, and then hopefully YouTube will share it across YouTube land. Also guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, subscribe, and click the bell notification icon to get great updates every time I post a new video or go live. I hope everybody has a great day, and remember guys, normal's just a setting on the dryer. Bye!